First of all, Scott, thanks a lot for jumping on the call with me. If you wouldn't mind just telling people a little bit more about your business, what you do, and whereabouts you're based as well, please.
Yeah, man. So Henry, it's my pleasure. I would really do anything to support you because you've been unbelievably supportive to me. I'm based in the U.S. I have my main location is in South Florida, and the last year I've also started fabricating in Northern California. My business is I'm a product designer by training, and my business is the design and fabrication and marketing of custom Corten steel, which is a type of steel, and aluminum planter beds and sculpture, and moving more into architectural panels.
And what was your main challenge before working with SEOSpace?
So I had zero presence online with regards to search. In other words, I was basically invisible online. I wasn't showing up in any searches for the keywords that I was trying for. And the biggest need I had was to become visible for the target audiences I was going for.
And did you try anything in the past to solve those issues about like not being discovered online? Did you ever try anything?
A couple of years ago, I wrote a blog post, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I don't really think I know it wasn't optimized. I didn't, I really hadn't done anything. At one point, I was entertaining maybe some paid search or on Google, but I didn't pursue that because my website was subpar, really, for the brand reputation that I had with my clients and the products that I put out. So I needed that first. So no, I haven't really. So I didn't really do anything. And
what made SEOSpace stand out? What made you want to work with us after like deciding that you wanted to improve your SEO?
Like I guess maybe 4 or 5 months ago, I was a renewed focus on figuring out how and what I needed to do to become visible online, to start to show up in the keyword searches, so that my business could jump to the next level. And so I started to research online SEO, just so I could gain a little bit of an understanding in it. And SEOSpace quickly became the really like the leader on the information, all of the information that you were sharing for free to the market at large. And so I started, and so that led me to try your plugin. And so I signed up for that monthly plan, and really quickly I implemented the 22-step process and realized how much I didn't know, and that while that helped me, I knew that I needed professional help. And SEOSpace really stood out amongst all of the people and organizations sharing information online. You in particular, Henry, your videos and your walkthroughs and your explanation, and how generous you were, just for free, really endeared me to you, and personally. And then, professionally, it was clear to me that you were the guys that I should work with and see if you'd work with me. And that's when I did the free consultation call. And we just started right down on the call because I just had such a great fit with you. You just came across as no nonsense and just straightforward and honest and expert.
No, thank you, Scott. I think the transparent is so important in SEO as well, because there's so much jargon. There's so much crap information out there, so that's really good to hear that stood out.
It's the truth, and the space is really filled with sort of like talking heads and promises, but the transparent nature and just the authenticity of you, Henry, and how you present and how you come across, it was clear to me that you were the right guy, you were authentic, and I could trust you.
Thank you, Scott.
And just as importantly, that you could help me.
Exactly. And a little bit about the help that we provide. So essentially it was the fundamentals package that Scott came and worked with us with, and essentially what that provides that the main thing, we aim to get 6 months SEO growth in 2 months. So we optimize page on your website, completely rework them, and do the 3 blog posts. And just sort of diving into that a little bit more, what would you say made you happiest about working with us, about the whole experience?
Well, first of all, the primary sense of comfort, a tremendous sense of comfort that we were, always connected. The very clear deliverable document that you provided, the timelines that you guys kept to, the enthusiasm that I felt from you and your team, the communication and the sort of very clear direction that you needed, and so that I could provide you with what you needed in a timely fashion. And just the excitement of knowing that you guys had my back and that you were in charge, and I didn't have to worry about a thing.
Again, diving into the service a little bit more, we spoke about how it's made you feel, the elements that have been great, but what have the results been for Avidon Design? What has the impact been on your business?
So it's been pretty much immediate, Henry. Like even before the deliverables were completed, the website looked super professional. The technical aspects, which I was just, I just understood the names. I didn't really understand how any of that stuff worked. All of that stuff was done, and not, the way I know it was done was because, I was already showing up high in Google search and other searches online under the keywords that we had identified. The ones that I knew that I was focused on, but also the opportunities and the ones that you guys identified that my clients are searching for, that I didn't even think of, right? And so, the Google Search Console results showed it right there, in like on paper, that the views on my website were going up significantly, quickly. I've already, as I mentioned to you and wrote to you on the weekend, I already had my first inquiry from somebody who found me on search for a keyword that I hadn't been focusing on, and that translated to a new project already.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah, thanks. And so I couldn't, I was so excited. That's why I had to write you in that weekend and just tell you, man, I got my first inquiry from your work. And that was within, a week of deliverable. So so it's the results are in the search traffic, in the show. I'm showing up on the first page or two already for keywords. And it's just, it's really exciting.
Yeah, and just to sort of touch on that point again. So previously never got. I know you do a lot on Etsy, but previously never had sort of inbound inquiry through Google and through your website. And 1 week after we finished the work, you got one in, and that's already resulted in a sale.
Yeah, 100%. All of that's true. Prior to your helping me with my website business SEO, I had no organic inquiries that were meaningful at all. I had none, and like I just said, within a week of the deliverables, I had my first organic inquiry from a legit client that turned into a project that I'm beginning the fabrication on.
Incredible. And I think it's worth pointing out, obviously, we know that SEO isn't an ongoing it is an ongoing thing that we need to focus on, and I'm going to make sure that we support you to make sure that momentum comes. And what I love about it, if we're able to get that within a week, I'm hoping over the course of the next year, if we can get, I don't know, even 5 of those, through the nature of your business, we're going to get a very, very good ROI. And if we can keep that momentum going, then even better, right?
Absolutely. And the follow-up plan that you provided, the sort of architectural framework of exactly what I should focus on for blog posts, to show up with keywords that are related to my business and what I do. That is going to continue to just grow in terms of the search. And so the consistency with the the work with the blogs, and you know, continuing to work on however I can with the backlink aspects of it. It's definitely going to be exponential growth.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel confident that you guys will support me, because you already do. You over deliver.
Yeah.
You're there.
If someone listening to this was on the fence about working with SEOSpace, engaging with our services, what would you say to them?
I'd say if you have the financial means to invest in SEOSpace, and have confidence that they're going to deliver more than you expect, just go for it, because it's so important. I know how it is. You know, we're looking at every penny in our businesses, and SEO is sort of an amorphous thing, and you know, it might deliver right away, but it's more of a long-term game. Um, just you know, bite the bullet, hire Henry and his team, and let them run. Don't try to guide them. Don't try to bring in your preconceived notions of who you are and what you are. Let them do their thing, and trust them, and you'll be super happy, like I am.
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite bits about working with you as well. You were just like, you guys are the expert. Do you think sort of a dream client in a way, Scott? Hopefully, this has sort of shown a bit of an insight into what it's like working with us. And yeah, I guess the results speak for themselves. So thanks a lot, Scott.
Yeah, my pleasure. And like Henry, really, I would just, you know, tell anybody who might be watching this, who's on the fence, just, you know, just find your trust, you know, find your sense of trust in humanity. Look at Henry, look at your gut, speak to Henry. You'll know right away that he's legit, he's authentic, and he truly cares about the best for your business. And just go for it.